Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. By the time you see this, it's probably like the far-flung future of 2027 or something. We're flying around in cars and playing Dominions 7. Anyways, last time we finished up EA Machaca, which was a vanilla nation, but we had a very fun game, even though it wasn't crazy modded or anything. Had a lot of ups and downs, back and forths, roller coaster rides, but in the end, we were victorious, so that was good. We're going to be moving on, rolling up another random nation, seeing what we get. Let's roll. 112. Do you think that's modded? It is M.A. Markgrafdom. Okay. I believe that's Confluence, so I think we should be good. For a map... Let's do, Pelawir? Sure. Yes, Pelawir. Mangg's LP's 51. Middle Ages. 129 provinces. Let's do 8. Probably 8. Or is that going to be too tight? 129 divided by 8 is 16. That is a little tight for me. I mean, it's fine. 6 is 21. Let's do 7. We don't have to have an even number. There's no rules here. Yeah, 7. And Markgrafdom, the necrophagy. Great. Alright, Markgrafdom is a remote and unwelcoming colony of the Hoburg Society. Oh, we're playing with little people again. Dreary and barren place ruled by the infamous Markgraf. Oh boy, this is a dark necromantic arts. Ghoul epidemic. Settlements are affected with a horrible curse. Surrounding lands wither and decay and plague spreading. They develop a ravenous desire for rotten flesh as they turn into ghouls. Alright, sure. Alright, so forts have a 15% chance to spread disease among troops. Non-forted provinces, 5%. Nation receives a 40% income bonus in farms during summer. Okay. We get light and medium infantry, crossbows, light cavalry. All Hoburg units have a ghoul second shape upon death. Mages in ghoul form will receive +1 death magic. Nature, water, earth, death can collect hands of glory via casting national spells and use them for lichcraft. Get weak priests and standard forts. Okay, so certainly a lot different than Toxandria's little people. I get a basic scout. They're Hoburg, so they have Gluttony 1, which means they count as if they were eating for a regular human. They are size 2. Markmeister. 70 leadership, Silver Star. Nah. Ghoul Baron. 100 leadership, Gold Star. Sacred and Undead. Now, he doesn't need to eat, but he does... of course, reduce supply by 1. So, yeah. I feel like they're going to cause unrest at some point, but I don't know. Hoberg Priest, level 1 Priest, Sacred, blah, blah, blah. 20% chance for 1 water. Meh. Horticulturist. Level 1 Nature, and then 20% chance for water or earth. Yeesh. I mean, that is kind of the standard horticulturist, which is not very exciting. Necromant. Level 1 Death, Adept Researcher 2, and 20% chance for water, earth, or nature. Also pretty meh. Cheap, though. These guys are dirt cheap. Master Horticulturist. Alright, now we got something. Now we're working with something. There you go. Level 1 Water, Earth, Nature, and then 100% chance for another Water, Earth, or Nature. That means Moss Body Spam right out the gate. And also then we're going to have Soldiers of Steel, Legions of Steel, you know, Earth Elementals, Bark Skin, Howl, you know, all the hits, all the classics. Good stuff. And then Markgraf, cap only. Death 2, you know what that means. And then 100% chance for Water, Earth, Nature, just to throw in there. And they're sacred. And they're undead. Got cold poison resistance. They consume 3 supplies, but that's okay. Alright. Units, we got the Hobmark Farmer with a pitchfork and really abysmal stats. But remember, all of our guys will get a ghoul second form upon dying. And we don't know the exact specifics of that. But, you know, that could lead to a playstyle where you employ just a lot of chaff and assume that they're going to die. Hobmark Farmer with a torch. Yep. Does a little armor-piercing fire damage on hit, if they actually hit anything. Hobmark Peasant. Get a dagger, a sling. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you could bump up the strength of giants, which would bump it to like 10 damage. There we go. Hobmark Pikeneer. Length 5, pikes 12 piercing, 10 attack. They got 14 protection, 5 to a square. They get plate cuirasses and iron caps. But yeah, without Soldiers of Steel, I feel like they will still wither under arrows because of 5 hit points. Spearman, though, gets a shield and a length 3 spear, so not quite as good, but 14 protection, 15 defense, 5 to a square. Pretty good. The only real issue here is obviously still 5 hit points, and 8 morale is pretty low. So, it's one thing if they die and become a ghoul, it's another thing if they just rout. Defenders. Also 8 morale. 14 protection, 16 defense. With a short sword instead of a spear. That really low combat speed, though. Whew. Much like Toxandria, that was our problem. But these guys at least get shields. Compared to Toxandria. Yeah, okay. Not bad. Crossbowman. Also well armored, 14 protection. And they get Hoberg crossbows, range 35, 12 attack, 9 piercing damage. I wouldn't say that's a spectacular number, but again, strength of giants. Could bump that up a little bit, while still probably not hurting like our defenders or something. Hammerers. 14 protection, 14 defense, still 8 morale, still 5 combat speed. They got a hammer and nail, attack 7, stun. And then a hammer, 13 bludgeoning, piercing damage. Yeah, okay. I mean, probably this is what I would make. That nice stun is pretty good. It's not going to hit a lot, but it's not like magic resistance negates or something. It's just, if it hits, it hits. Unless they're size 4 to 5, with a chance to negate. 6+ always negates. Strength 15+ always has a chance to negate. Still, it's going to stun a lot of shit. Especially if we could get their attack up, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, but 5 to a square means our harassment penalty builds up quite quickly against them, so it's pretty good. And then we got Markgrafdom guards. So bodyguards, 17 defense, 14 protection. They got disease resistant. Short swords. 9 morale, still 5 combat speed. Yeah, not bad. Not bad, not bad. 17 defense is pretty damn strong. But I don't know, the stun appeals to me as something kind of unique. Hog Hussar. Combat speed 14 cavalry. 20 defense on these bad boys. And they get a shield. They got a nice lance, 13 piercing with the charge bonus, once per battle, and then the short sword, 12 attack. The hog, however, yeah, 13 hit points, 4 protection. Yeah, you may want to think about someday crafting armor. Pony Knight, here you go, this has armor. 20 defense still, 15 combat speed, 14 protection, blah, blah, blah. No lance, though, just the short sword. But the pony has 20 protection and 14 hit points and 12 defense. Yeah. Okay. I think we'd probably want to buff these guys a little bit with something. You know, I was thinking Strength of Giants, but then I thought about Moss Body again and got excited. But yes, we will probably want Pony Knights. Then finally, our sacred standard unit, the Ghoul Guardian. Which I think is the same name as the Olm, late age Olm. Not a sacred? I don't know if it's a sacred, but I think they have Ghoul Guardians. Alright, 6 hit points, size 2, 14 protection and defense, 15 MR, 11 morale, 6 combat speed. Length 3 halberds, dealing 18 damage. Well. I mean, yeah, the Working Man's Bless will do some good stuff here. Because if we could get the attack value high enough, they will just kind of repel everything in melee. But the real trouble is that they have no shields, only 14 protection, and 6 hit points. So unless they get something to protect them from archery fire, they're really just going to die quite often. Six hit points is just so freaking low. And getting their hit points up is not really a great use of a bless. I mean, it's not like we could spend 6 bless points and they'd be at 12 hit points, which is pretty good, but it's like I'm just bringing them up to kind of where they would be as like a human. Ethereal maybe? If we wanted to go all the way to ethereal, but that is an incarnate bless. Oh, blessed troops get Undyne +4 by default. Oh, well, that does change things. That's right, Undyne could be big. I wonder how high you can stack Undyne. They are also undead, which does enable some other stuff. All right, we do get some unique ones. Actually, we get a bunch of unique ones. They're all little ones. So we get the Wraith Markgraf. Earth 1, well, the Earth and Death. Death scale limit +1. Ethereal, Chill 3. Death Curse, Spirit Sight. And Dominion Monster Summoner. You don't get to know what he summons, but it's probably something. A Bane Blade, 18 protection, 16 defense. Yeah, I mean... Earth and Death, too. I mean, you can get Soul Vortex and Temper Flesh. Hit point value, though, is pretty low, so it's kind of hard to say. But with Undyne, like massive Undyne, it's kind of, I don't know. Ghost Markgraf. Death. Chillor, Ethereal, blah, blah, blah. Dominion Monster Summoner. Also the Death Scale limit +1. New magic paths cost 20 for a Dominion 2. That's pretty great. Ghoul, same thing. Death. Dominion Monster Summoner. Death Scale limit. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. It's even cheaper. 60 points. And we also get Ancient Master, Death and Blood, / Blunt Resistance, Invulnerable 25, Cold, Poison Resistance, Immortality is very nice, Blind, Corpse Eater, got a Life Drain attack built in. Yeah, okay. I mean, you could do some stuff with him. Even right out the gate. You could probably do some... I mean, Invulnerable 25 against Independence is pretty damn strong. But, you know, right out the gate, he doesn't really have much in the way of just clearing. He's got Life Drain and stabbing with a short sword, you know? It's not super amazing. And then the Necromant Markgraf. Adept Researcher +6. And new magic pass costs 10, and that's kind of it. Okay, well, we're not going to get much in the way of scale limit increases here, but we got to think about what we're actually doing. We want Pony Knights, right? And these are kind of expensive. 35 gold, 36 resources, 40 recruitment points. Depending on how many of them we want. Yeah. And then we want the Hammerers, 8 gold, 15 resources, 7 points. It's not super expensive. But again, we want kind of large armies because it's 5 to a square. You know? So normal humans, it's 3 to a square. So we're like, what is that, 40% bigger or something like that? We can have 40% bigger armies in the same space. So yeah, we want a lot of numbers. So yeah, the Hammerers and then the Crossbowmen. Also kind of high on resources. I would not object to at least productivity 1. Maybe 2, but that might be overkill. Especially if you wanted like Ethereal or something. Alright, I'm leaning towards, I guess, maybe the Ghoul Markgraf. It's really cheap. New magic paths cost 20. You can probably do quite a bit with this guy. Maybe even Dormant. But like, let's say we wanted Ethereal. It's pretty expensive. It's Astral 8 and 2 magic. Just to get Etherealness. I don't think we need a whole lot of money. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think we need a whole lot of money, but there's recruitment points, I suppose. But I don't know. I could see taking Order 0. I can see taking Cold 1. And then, like, Dominion 6. But Etherealness still might just be a bit too hefty for our purposes. It's nice in that it actually does help against arrow fire, but instead I could just take, like, Stygian Flesh. And a lot of Undyne and stuff. Yeah, Stygian Flesh could be alright. So let's nix that. And then just go for the Working Man's Bless. Stygian Flesh. There's also Reforming Flesh, but that's pretty useless. With how low their hit points are. Even with Undyne, I don't know, I don't see it. But maybe. Yep. I think we're gonna go in prison. I like my scales, and the Working Man's Bless is strong. I think we'll go Order 1. Maybe we'll go Growth 1. Yeah, I think Stygian Flesh is the way to go, right? I take Misfortune 1. Yeah, we get the big we get that big income boost from farms, which is gonna kind of carry us. So we'll leave growth at 0 and go for that. That gives us 4 more bless points. I think probably defense. Yeah, gives us pretty good defense. Pretty good attack. It's mostly a Working Man's Bless, but we get Undyne in there and the Stygian Flesh. And with the extra Undyne effect we got, it's Undyne plus 6. Which means they can go down to negative 12 when blessed. So they effectively have 18 hit points now. Because as long as they don't go to negative 18, they will just live through the battle. So, yeah, that's pretty strong, I think. We're not gonna... Well, actually, I didn't need... I didn't need that. Although our researchers... yeah, they're fine. We're fine. Right, so I think then we can get even more points. Another 2 bless points. Probably... well, we could take 2 more Undyne and really get funny with it. But maybe, what's their morale at? 11? That's pretty low. I probably should bump that up by 2. Alright. Walrad Haldrich von Gottsfeld is the name of our god. All praise Walrad Haldrich von Gottsfeld. We got 7 nations. We'll bump it up to 9 thrones. And we need 4 of them. Yeah. Okay. Always some pretty maps. We start next to a throne, so there's that. We got a decent cap circle. There's another throne right here that we can see. It's gonna be easy. Let's send him this way, see if there's anything that way. We will prophetize you. Yeah, our sacreds are going to be pretty good right out the gate, so we'll get some of those. Not the defender. Where's the hammer, bro? Okay, yeah. And then the crossbowman. Can't really make shit. Alright. And then we just want to make our master horticulturists forever. That's really the only thing we need outside of commanders and maybe few priests. But yeah, our priests are pretty damn weak. We really only have like a level 1 priest. So that's why we don't want to rely on sacreds too much, because it's really only going to be good with the prophet. But yeah. Alright, for research. Well, Moss Body is good. But I think probably going for just... Oh yeah, we never looked at our... Fuck, we have a lot of national spells, don't we? Alright, so we get... Reanimate animals, 10 plus long dead animals. Gives the performing mage 10 insanity. Each casting the national undead summoning spells has a 3.33% chance to create a phylactery item, a lich jar, per hands of glory collected. Okay. Raise Hoberg dead. 12 plus long dead and soulless Hobergs. Raising the dead does not require any death gems, but it does take a toll on the necromancer's sanity. Perform this ritual repeatedly, you'll eventually drive the necromancer permanently insane. Interesting. Yeah, they don't require any death gems. Minor summoning, a Hobmark White or Ghost. And Ravenous Curse, 12 plus Ravenous Ghouls. Okay. And then we get upgraded versions that do cost gems, but cost less insanity. That's probably where you want to start, you know. But playing this as a nation where we don't make a single unit and we just only exclusively summon undead, that would be kind of an interesting challenge. Twist. So you get 6 plus ghosts for 3 death gems. That's starting to get pretty juicy. 24 plus long dead. 32 plus soulless. For 2 whites. And level 4, you get Bind Carrion, a Carrion Commander. A huge immortal beast with flapping leathery wings. Hobmark Wraith Commander. Or a Flesh Golem. Man, we gotta try out all this stuff. Bat Swarm. Oh, there's a combat spell. 2 death and 1 nature. 10 plus overgrown bats for 1 death gem. Level 6, you get Curse of Vampirism. Hobmark Vampire Lord Commander. A Blight Dragon. Oh my god, we gotta get this stuff. Rot Fiend. I feel like I didn't go enough into death. Oh, I guess my commander did, or my pretender did go pretty high. I think we went 6. Markgraf's Dark Mandate transforms selected commander into a Rot Fiend. Alright. Alteration. Oh man, a lot of national spells here. Insatiable Hunger. Gives differing amount of Corpse Eater trait depending on caster. +1 for all national commanders apart from Malefic Markgraf, who gains +2. Malefic Master, who gains +3. Non-national mages also gain +3. Okay. Ritual of Maleficence. Transforms a Markgraf into a Malefic Markgraf. Only at Markgraf Castle. Master Vampire. Purify Mind. Remove 50 insanity from the casting mage, but has a high chance to give Flesh Eater trait. Trait has a high chance of killing the mage if there's no population left to eat. Will not work if insanity has already reached 50. Okay, so you can purge. Okay. Ritual of Mastery. Transforms a malefic Markgraf into a master. Oh, man. Disease resistance 100 to the selected commander. Oh, that's right. We are going to be spreading diseases constantly. Evocation. Yeah, not our strong suit. Construction. Markgraf's Law. Gibbet. Places Gibbet site, which creates 5 plus minus 25%. 5 plus or minus 25% corpses. Kills 10 population a month. There may only be a single corpse generating site in a province. Okay. Stretching racks. Places Gibbet with stretching racks. Creates 15 plus or minus 25% corpses. Kills 30 population a month. Chopping block. Places stretching racks. 25 plus or minus. And kills 50 plus or minus 25% population a month. Cultivate farms, though. Add farmland terrain type to the province. Can only target freshwater provinces. Huh. I wonder if we get any fun, unique items. Red Delver Whistle. Leadership plus 40. Reanimator 100. Retinue 1 Child of Oni. And it's a shield. No, it's a miscellaneous item that acts as a shield. This is from the Made in the Abyss nation? It's weird, but sure. Okay, we got a bunch of shit here. Tainted Orb. 3 temporary blood slaves. Cannot be used by undead. Markgraf's Ghoulish Brew. Morale plus 2, recuperation, and spirit sight, but you lose some poison resistance. An item that you can just throw on and move around that has recuperation is pretty nuts. And the honeycomb. Ooh, temporary astral gem plus 1, 5 hit points, 3 strength, 3 attack, so 3 defense, plus 2 inspirational, causes disease. Well, we don't care about that, do we? Maybe we do. Like, can undead die of disease? Can they get disease? I thought they could get disease. Maybe inanimates can't get it, though. Enchantment. There's more. Blood Pudding Grant. Gore Pudding will be created if there's any type of necromant present in the laboratory. And at least 25 corpses for as long as the enchantment lasts. It will last until next spring, regardless of when cast. Okay. I don't know what a Gore Pudding is, but I kind of want to see one made. Animate skeleton in combat. Reanimates either a Hoberg or human long dead. Animate dead. Soulless. Reanimation is a ritual. 15. This is just if you want to do the old-fashioned way. I think it basically they replaced all the summoning undead, yeah, with Hoberg. 70% Hoberg, 30% human. Although, did Horde of Skeletons always give 10 plus? Yeah, I guess it probably did. Okay. And then Thaumaturgy, nothing. Blood, Ebon Blood Rite. Grants Blood 1 to the casting Malefic Master. Blood Call. Summons Gore Pudding. Wow, okay. Gore Pudding must be pretty good, I guess. Alright, Jesus Christ. Well, I suppose that is a reason to get some necromants, then. Not only are they good at researching, they can all do the summoning shit and just go insane. So, I guess we want Conjuration. We gotta get at least Conjuration 2, right? I think that's a good goal. I mean, I do want the Carrion Commander as well, but we can hold off for a moment. So I think Conjuration 2, and then, Probably we also want to get Purify Mind. I don't know. I don't know how valuable these mages actually are. As opposed to, like... Well, this also gives us Moss Body, so yeah, I guess. We're also going to want Construction, though, for more Soldiers of Steel. That was my original thought before I saw everything else. But I guess we're kind of an undead nation, so definitely a unique nation. Who are we playing with? We got Man. They're strong. Markgrafdom, also pretty strong. Micklin. This is M.A. Micklin, so not likely to get just immediately Dom killed. They can't even do Blood Sacrifice. Jotunheim, also big and strong, but they're actually kind of a good matchup for us because we're little. Pelagia, so there's a water nation in the game, and Sergilla. You know, one of those pretty standard ones. Does he not have any sacreds? Huh. Oh no, he gets fucking angels. Like Cloud Sacred Angels with Awe 5. Fuck. Will he ever actually get any of these, though? It seems really strong. I hope he doesn't make any of those. Fucking Luminary. Consuming Souls. Awe 7. 110 hit points. Ethereal. Fuck! He's never gonna get that, so we don't have to worry. But that does seem like a cool nation. All right. Right. Not that. They're damn slow. Damn slow. I don't think I'd risk placement different than that. We got Barbarians, Militia, Archer, Heavy Infantry, Light Infantry, Militia, Heavy Infantry, Barbarian Chief. There's just a shit ton of undead here. It's a bummer we don't have any priests. But I am undead, and I will be the superior one. Okay, yeah, so we'll be able to start summoning undead. We want to just constantly be site searching for death gems, because we're going to need a lot of them. Alright, my sacreds all died. That's what I was worried about. Well, 2 of them lived, but 3 of them were out front and just got pummeled. Our stats on these guys. He already picked up a cripple. He's almost dead. Actually, how much damage did he take? He took 5. Yeah, he took 5 and 1. So yeah, he is below, you know, he's on Undying. But otherwise his stats... crippled isn't a good example. And you didn't get Blood Surge somehow. Alright, but his stats normally would be... 17 defense. Yeah, 17 defense, 14 protection, because we don't have Stygian skin. So it's probably not really worth making these guys for the moment. With no shields and no Stygian skin. They do get the Undying, but they're just going to get crippled the fuck out of here or just die. 22 damage on the halberds. And then 15 attack. It's pretty good. I mean, normally, yeah, they're pretty solid. But those guys just got obliterated. We need numbers, I think, more than anything. We really need to benefit a lot from the 5 to a square. So probably just go more for the hammerers for now. Oh, third throne here. Jeez. Jeez. Blood Pudding Grant. Right, so we have to have corpses. For now, I'm just going to send you here to site search. Make sure we check every nook and cranny. We'll try barbarians. That'll work. Should be able to stun her. There's a 4th throne here. Look at this. Man, this is going to be a quick game once we figure everything out. So we lost 3 spearmen, but we gained 2 ghoul hobmark spearman. 15 defense, 14 protection. Only 9 damage on the spear. 10 morale, though. With dark vision. Now, how does that compare to the normal spearman? Okay, that's basically the same stats. Interesting. Not bad. Oh yeah, the diseases. So, forts have a 15% chance to spread disease. Non-forted provinces, 5%. So I wonder if I should just set up a lab outside of the capital. Just to do, like, all my research and experiments and stuff. But there are certain things I need the capital for, but yeah, I mean, obviously we're always going to be doing stuff in the capital. I guess we'd want to do this ghost shit, right? Ghosts seem good. Let's just do ghosts for a while. Yeah, we also want the ponies. We love a pony. Okay. None of the Ghoul Guardians died, though. That Undying can be pretty strong. Yeah, so I mean, we gained 3. We lost more than that. But I assume we also lost some of the ghouls, because what I assume is the ghouls pop up immediately and can just die again. Yeah, I mean, that's painful. Also, my prophet is now diseased, but I assume he will also become a ghoul. Another throne here. Boy, oh boy, we got the run of the mill. Run of the house. Run of the something. Yeah, let's get a couple ponies. Probably you should have taken more productivity, I guess. I always maybe underestimate it until I don't. Alright, so here's our Hobmark Ghost. Size 2, 5 hit points. Protection 0, defense 15. They are ethereal. With a chill aura and a life drain. But that's... You know, the actual life draining aspect is kind of dumb. But it's a 7 magic damage armor piercing attack. Alright, yeah, we definitely don't want these guys on the front and center, but... coming in from the side... Problem is they're speed 8. They're going to make first contact. I'd have to bring along a different mage just to handle them. Alright, fine. We will. So something like that. Maybe that. Yeah, something like that. Here's Markgrafdom. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We have a lot of money. Should get a priest to start making temples. And probably a lab somewhere. I mean, I don't know. Well, I need a... No, we can't just do a lab. Well, we can do a lab somewhere, but we can't make things out of it without a fort. But it can just be there to be, like, research. But again, I don't know how much it matters. I don't know how much it matters. That they get diseased or not. I'm not sure yet. Well, the ghost did make first contact, so there's that. It did pretty good. Yeah, we want a lot of ghosts. We lost 2 of the ghosts. We got 9 kills, 3 hammers, 3 spearmen. But we got the hammers and spearmen back, so that's pretty good. But the Ghoul Guard, I mean, we're really not losing any of those guys, so I guess they are pretty good. Yeah, filter them in. Filter them in, filter them in. We're all good. So we didn't find any magic sites in the wastes? Not a single one. Jeez, that's rough. Maybe take Bushford. We want to secure access to as many thrones as we can as quickly as we can. So... yeah, go ahead and throw a priest into that cycle. Also, we'd probably want a different commander to start getting these horses. So, get me a... kind of Markmeister. The Ghoul Baron? Yeah, Ghoul Baron. Also, we can just get Markgrafs that have 2 death. And the extra stuff. Kind of just better, right? Yeah, but these guys can do the moss body, which is pretty good if I ever get that going. I might take one of those with. Found a garden of bones. Thank goodness. It's not much, but it helps. We're going to want to get... Should have just gone to Conjuration 3. Gets us Dark Knowledge to ensure we find every last death site possible. Okay. So now we got... Yeah, I mean, you can only handle 100. Isn't much better, but... we can handle the crossbowmen, I guess. And it's true, I mean, it's 100 living, 100 undead. Alright. We could... Yeah. We didn't get any, we didn't get a single 2 earth yet. No, we didn't get a single 2 earth. I would take that, but moss body... Yes, on the ponies it could be pretty good. I'd have to hold. I don't know if that's something I want to do. I suppose we're getting to that point where I probably do, especially with lines. And how many of the pony knights? So it's still only 2 to a square. So I can get 4 per mage I bring. Okay. We'll bring along 1. Although I don't even have moss body yet, do I? No, we don't. I do not. But... might not be that far off. It's gonna be a bit off. Yeah, it's a ways off. Alright, just... go. Yeah, just go. Alright, you and you and... hey? And you are gonna go build temples everywhere. Really have quite a lot of money. Order was perhaps... I always overestimate order, maybe. Yeah. I think it would be interesting to just play this with all summoning undead. But it's like you wouldn't really need many scales for that. But I guess you could just do undead and then a big-ass awake expander. That could be viable. Yeah, that would be a fun alternative. Okay. I mean, seems pretty good to me. I think the chill aura is doing some numbers on us. As far as fatigue is concerned, but yeah, we only lost one pony knight there. I think that's pretty solid. Hey! Collected hands of glory, dried and pickled severed left hands of hanged Hoburger murderers have been used to create a phylactery, a lich jar capable of entrapping the soul of a grand necromant and prolonging life beyond death. Right. I know what all that means for sure. To turn a grand necromant into a necromantic lich, simply equip the item. Oh, what? Grand necromant. Now, I'm sure that was somewhere in here. Yeah, I mean, this turns a Markgraf into a Malefic Markgraf. That into a Master. But I don't know if I saw Grand Necromant anywhere. I don't know how you get a Grand Necromant, unless they die and then they become one or something. I'm not sure. I don't think we've lost one to disease yet, but this guy's popping next turn, so I guess we'll see. Jotunheim, huh? We'll send off a little letter to Jotunheim. Surely you want to be friends with us. We're just little guys. We're just little guys. Don't mean any harm. Yeah, pretty good, pretty strong. Good. All right. Want to get that there to make that, and then secure this connection. Oh, and this... Man, we got a lot of thrones here. Maybe I overdid it, but it didn't seem like it. Okay, he's definitely gonna die this turn. Should I put in a gibbet? I feel like I should put in a gibbet. Okay, we're gonna put in a gibbet. Oh no, I need more death gems. I need more every gems. All gems, all day. Why didn't we get Conjuration 3 yet? Alright, we'll hold off on the gibbet. Guess I'll spend this money on PD for now. Just in case Jotunheim gets some funny ideas. He don't want to go to war with me. I'll slice his ankles up so much. Wow, he refused. Markmeister died, but we got a ghoul Markmeister. Good. Now, the Pony Knights are already undead, so... that's that. Jeez. That's a big boy. An Etten and a Draco Lion. That's pretty nasty. It's gonna turn a lot of my shit undead. You don't want to fight me, dude. Just accept it. I even got good scales. I mean, what do you want? I'm a nice guy. Alright, we got Conjuration 3. So now we can do Dark Knowledge forever, but I gotta get more Death Gems. Found a Wolf Oak. That's good. Also, this guy, yeah, he went to 50 insanity. So he's pretty shitty now. Build a walled city for me, please. He refused again. Yep. Nice. There's your 40% extra money. It's pretty nice. Not that I need money. Yamabushi's Militia Light Infantry Archers. That's not too bad. Just iffy about this Draco Lion. Look at this real quick. Draco Lion. 70 hit points, 12 protection, 6 defense. He's got a bite, claw, and then the dragon gas, and he has regeneration. So the dragon gas is armor negating poison. The undead I have aren't bothered, but you don't really want to turn all of your guys undead in one swoop like that, right? But I probably want it. Maybe? Alright. You live and learn, I suppose. Except I've already lived and learned this lesson. And I'm doing it anyways. Ah, there's a Grand Necromant. Who's also about to die. Because they don't lose disease. I think the disease is kind of bad, right? And there wasn't a way... Okay, but if... let's say we just equip this thing. He's going to become a lich, right? That's good. We like liches. Nasty stuff. There's the poison. ponies just got swamped by imps and shit. Oh, boy. The ponies did pretty well. Basically, anything that was undead did pretty well. We lost 30 hammers. Okay. And we lost 2 ghoul hammers. Which really means we lost a lot of ghoul hammers. Because I think these all converted and then also died. It was a painful one. That poison was no joke. But, yeah, shockingly we didn't lose almost any pony knights. And only 1 ghost. Yeah, we are an undead force. Yo, Nine, let's just be friends. You want to be friends with me, we want to be friends with you. Friendship abound. It's all good. Well, I mean, I don't really need any other territory ever, right? Did you become a lich? You did. Necromant Lich. Immortality. That's pretty big. Yeah, okay. I still just need so many more death gems. I feel like we kind of live or die here based on death gems. Which was similar to another nation we played, wasn't it? Which one was that? Where I just... that was the... That was the Christmas one. The Krampus one, whatever. And we were on Alduin, and I felt like there wasn't a single death gem site on the map because I desperately needed it to survive. Yeah, those are rough nations to play compared to just playing a Scales nation. It's just like, yeah, okay, just build a bunch of shit and take over the world. Depending on random sites you find is kind of tough. Yeah, we could make another one in Haloma. But that's if I really just care about a lot of money, and I don't know if I do. Also, we have 180 units here, so probably I should get another Ghoul Baron thrown in the mix. Did get Alteration 4, which means that we now can cleanse ourselves if we want. Can also transform a Markgraf into a Malefic Markgraf, which we probably want to do, but that's 10 whole death gems. I think this shit is cheap. What about that thing with the oh yeah, cultivate farms. Add farmland terrain type to the province. Can only target freshwater provinces. What does that mean? Freshwater provinces. This is fresh water, but you're not going to add... What? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we should have taken Order 0 or maybe Turmoil 1 or something. Way too much money and too little to spend it on. Could have taken a harder Bless, I think. Yes. Hey, oh, no, I'm accepted. Alright, we got a walled city here. Pretty sure our sacreds are cap only. Yep, cap only. So we should get a lab here. Yeah, we'll just make a bunch of hammers, a bunch of crossbowmen. Keep it going, man. Build a fortified city. Good. We got a skull mentor. The skull of a legendary mage has been unearthed and transported to the lab. Nice. It's big research. Yeah, we're up to 4 death gems a turn. I think we're just really gonna sort of tank everything else and put it into death gems, and you're gonna cast Ritual of Maleficence so we can get that going. We can get vampires. You are going to construct a lab. You are going to construct a temple. We are going to take out this crystal field spot. Yeah. Alright. Oh, Jotunheim declared war. What the fuck, man? I assume he's already at war with Sergilla. But he does have the most, so maybe not. Maybe, yeah, maybe he's beating the pants off Sergilla because they have kind of crappy units unless they summon their insane, like, angels. So, yeah, he's in a good spot, that Jotunheim. Boy, oh boy. Oh, yeah, I just have units dying off. Oh, not you, idiot. Yeah, it's tricky. Alright, Alright, so we got a Malefic Markgraf. Vulnerable 25 / blunt resistance, cold, poison resistance, death 3, earth 1. Yeah, you're getting into certainly some strong thug capacity here, but 10 hit points. He is undying a lot, and with Soul Vortex and a life drain, he would probably stay alive quite a bit. Yeah, but it would take a while to get that online, I think. We'd have to get Alteration 6 for Soul Vortex. And then we'd probably want him then on Enchantment 5 for Horde of Skeletons. Something like that. You might want Construction 5 first, though. I don't know. Also, we can empower him in Blood. The Ebon Blood Rite. But maybe we should get Blood Pudding going on. It can only be cast by some type of commanders. Grant is allocated to a Necromant. Okay, so I cast it with a Necromant, or... Yes, apparently. Okay, do that. Yada yada yada, yada yada yada, yada yada yada, okay. Nothing. I mean, we're really not... There's no death sites around here. For a 6-month period, a gore pudding will be created if there's any type of necroman present in the laboratory and at least 25 corpses. Right, so you might want to actually make that gibbet now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Jotunheim's pretty scary strong. The AI certainly knows what to do with a nation like that. Alright, we got the gibbets. Oh, we got a gore puddle. While the practice is starting to raise eyebrows and in some cases stomachs, it's said to be an economical use of resources. Made from the blood of freshly executed criminals. The resulting entity, though thoroughly unappetizing, seems to have taken a life and indeed appetite of its own. Okay, we got a gore puddle. 28 hit points, 0 protection, 5 defense, 50 morale. It's amphibious, / blunt, pierce resistance, poison resistance, spirit form, blind, reanimator 100. So anything it kills will get raised. Disease resistance 100, affliction resistance 99, and it's got a 14 damage armor piercing life drain. Defense negates, but an AoE 1. Okay, so turns out the gore puddle might be pretty good. Especially if you can slap some, like, bark skin on it, or moss body. Now we're talking. Well, we're definitely going to take the gore puddle. It's only speed 4, but we're probably going to want to, like, put it right up there with some brave moss body caster. Well, if they get themselves with moss body as well, it's not bad. But these things are size 4, so 2 to a square. Not bad, not bad, not bad. fresh, non-disease moss body caster? No. No, we don't. I feel like I should go for a throne. I feel like we should go for this one. It's got the warrior illusions, but we got a lot of ghosts with life drain, magic. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see how much Jotunheim actually wants to fuck with me. We'll see. Like I said, I think we're kind of a good matchup. If I was going to pick one nation that got powerful and picked on me, I suppose that would be the one. Because giants, you know, that's like 1 to a square he's got. And we have 5 to a square. So you do the math. He's swinging once. I swing 5 times. And yeah, I mean, you know. But that also is good for my ghosts, who are ethereal. You know, and swarm them and life drain. Like, it's a good matchup. But I'd rather avoid it. For sure. Life's easier if you don't get into wars. As anyone will tell you. That lack of death sight's really doing a number on me. Well, we probably can now just summon an endless amount of ghosts, right? There's a bigger version of that, isn't there? No, there's that. No, that is kind of the biggest. It's just this gets us the Carrion Commander and the Wraith Commander and the Flesh Golem, all of which I'd like to see. But for now, I think just getting a lot of, well, it's not 6+, right? It's just, no, it is 6+. 2 for every extra level. Okay, so we do want our big boys doing it. Yeah, that's way more efficient. Shit. And that's what we want our deity doing, as long as he's got Purify Mind, and I remember that he's doing it. Alright, so we're gonna go take this throne. Like, we want, like, here. Just attack closest. And then you're, like, here. Just cast Moss Body twice. I mean, I know I only have 1. But I want to make sure he gets himself so he doesn't get sniped with an arrow. Should be good. Should be good, should be good, should be good. Yeah, I mean, if you lucked into just, like... you know, like, +10 death gems a turn. That is a big difference for this nation compared to +4. Is what I would say. And dark knowledge, I mean, if they existed, we would find them. They just don't exist. Alright, first throne battle. Let's see how it goes. Depends how quickly we can snipe this, these sorceresses and stuff. Pony knights are moving. Crossbows are getting launched. I feel like you didn't get Moss Body in this thing. I feel like you got Moss Body in yourself. Great. You probably got Moss Body on something. You got him on these two. Fuck! You can't prioritize, can you? Now we're hitting the illusions. Ghosts are kind of wrapping around here. What? Cooning. Well, Coonings are good. I don't know where you came from, though. Did someone summon you somehow? Is that a... what? I'll take what I can get, but... oh, their blood pudding is really... getting caught in the weeds there. Pony's caught in the weeds, but things have routed. Ghosts. Oh, the crossbow. Just destruction. Blood pudding is very slow. Quickness, honestly, would be extremely good on the blood pudding. Okay, what do we lose on that one? 10 ghosts, 4 hammers, 6 knights. Yeah, okay, basically nothing, I would say. But yes, quickness. Which we can cast with one of these 2 water guys. Okay, then we can kind of put him further, a little further back. Or I can have him hold or something. Probably don't want to have him hold. But yes, quickness would be very strong. Alright, we'll claim the Throne of Ascension. Search here. We are now at war. We'll send off a message. And I'll send one to Pelagia. We want to be friends with everyone, and we just want to do our own thing with our own little necromancy. And we don't want to be bothered by anyone. Pretty much all in on death. Okay. Okay. I don't know where that cooning came from, by the way. I have no idea. We got the Throne of Fortune. We found an enchanted tomb. Found a rune of water. Luck +1. Good, good, good. Yeah, luck +1, and it's all good. We'll, of course, put a bunch of PD on that. And now head back. Get the 2nd throne. And then the 3rd throne. And then the 4th throne. Then we win. I think we have to redo the blood pudding grant. Right, which has to be cast by the Necromant. But why would we not? We could upgrade to the stretching racks, though. Get more corpses. Jotunheim refused. Pelagia accepted. We got the stretching racks. We got another phylactery. We like that. So now we can get another lich, which is good. We need a necromant, which is you. That's true. We don't want just Markgrafs, I guess. We also do need some necromants. But now we do have a couple liches, so that's good. Alright, yeah. Blood pudding should be rolling through. Be nice if I left here with the second one. And quickness. Oh, Pelagia declares war. What is up with these nations? And now we lost Suthu. And he lost 4 Wolf Riders. Okay, we did get a second gore pudding. Puddle. And he took this throne. Okay, well now we can't negotiate until we kick his ass and take that back. So it's mostly just a matter of buffing up PD. Okay. And we're going to bring along you. You are fresh-faced. Ready to roll. You are going to cast Quickness. Twice. I don't think we want the ghost to get caught in the weeds quite as much. But it's tough to guarantee that we cast this shit on these guys. I mean, I don't know how much clearer I can make it. Alright, he attacked Bushford. Basically just throwing away his troops. And then there was a battle in Sodor. Oh, okay, so... Yeah, I mean, I would expect him to win, but... He puts his commander right up front like that? I don't think that was his commander, I guess. Yeah, I think he's gonna win. He sent the bulk of his forces there. Yeah, but he just throws away his Thrimsherding. His big, sacred, expensive guys. Why would you do that? But the Herdmans, yeah. I mean, because... Obviously didn't have much there. We got Urathu the Ghoulgraph. Oh! Level 2 Priest Sacred. Well, you're just a free commander, I guess. Not really sure what I'm going to do with you for now. Yeah, I mean, he might keep going on a tear. I don't know. But until I take this, and probably this, maybe this, like, we're not signing shit. You wanted this, bro. 376 research a month. Oh, shit. Okay, so we're gonna get Horde of Skeletons this turn. And then in, like, 3 more turns, I'll have Soul Vortex. And then we are cooking with those Malefic Markgrafs. Oh, alright, we got a big battle. Come on, just get it right there. Come on. Come on. No, not on yourself. You quickened yourself, didn't you? I don't know what you cast quickness on, actually. Okay, we may have to actually hold. I think for that we have to hold. Yeah. Got another gore portal, though. Okay. That's good. Yeah, he's going to be building shit here, and we want to stop that. But I guess we're going to switch now to holding. Which probably means this all gets moved back a reasonable amount. And I think we separate this shit a little bit. So this is going to be hold and attack closest. This will be hold and attack rear. Got the archers there. Which are just going to fire. Blah, 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 blah. That's whatever. And then this can move back a little bit. Hold and attack closest. Hold and attack closest. Hold and attack rear. Attack rear. Actually, right. Yeah, something like that. You know, I don't just... These idiots with Moss Body and Quickness are not going to do what I want. So we got a big fort here. Full fortified city. No, walled city can be upgraded to a fortified city. Okay, well, I guess. Sure. Why wouldn't I just make more troops? Bushford has 137 in the garrison, so why don't we get some ghoul barons out of here? We do have quite a few casters that can do Horde of Skeleton spam now. But I don't know if that's enough to win this just alone, you know. I think we need something a bit more than that. And Soul Vortex, thugging isn't really going to be good either. We are summoning ghosts every turn, right? You stopped that? You hit insanity... Oh, you ran out of gems. Okay, we'll keep summoning ghosts, because those are good. And then we could get someone else as a Malefic. Problem, the Malefics don't have immortality. They're not liches. So let's get a fresh-faced Markgraf, not monthly, to do Ritual Maleficence. Maleficence. Alright. Yeah, this is the bulk of his army. Here. Oh, did we actually get Moss Body this time on him? No? Can they just not be Moss Bodied? Can they not be buffed or anything? Like, why would they... Oh, they got quickness. Oh, spirit form. They can't get Moss Body. Okay. Still, quickness is pretty good. least makes them competitive. Priests are not good. And pony knights are not super quick, you know. I don't think we should set them that far back, maybe. It's not an overwhelming just slaughter, is it? Yes, we get there. We get there. Would have been nice to kill more than that, but we got there. I feel like Undying is doing a lot of work for us. And the fact that our normal guys become undead helps a lot too. We lost 9 hammers, 11 ghosts, 7 pony knights, 6 ghoul guardians. Who got the most kills. We got 91 of those guys now. Just wait till they get Stygian flesh. The nuts. Alright. Yeah, I mean, can't... We can't sign just yet, but I can sign with Pelagia. Who is moving along here. Well, it doesn't seem like he has much. Single Jotun Jarl. We will deal with that. Okay, okay. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. It's not a bad little undead nation. Alright, we got Throne of Gates and Conjunctions. Good, good. Didn't find any sites, even though it's a wasteland. We got attacked in Suthu. No, we attacked Suthu. Lost a bunch of knights. Shame. We got attacked in Ban Kish. And we defeated it, but ouch. Lost 8 more ghosts. 4 more knights. Well, technically 6, really. Got another gore puddle. There was another... How are there 2 battles in Ban Kish? What? What is this? Okay. Diseases are affecting my troops. No. Okay, fuck. I'd have to sit here for 2 turns. And hope that he signs. And we've... Oh, man, yeah, we haven't put a dent in his fucking army. Yeah, we pretty much live or die now based on if he accepts or not. Which is the... Obviously not a good position to be in. But I don't think I can leave. I don't think so. Bellagio refused. Found an ashen forest. Did I not even send him the message? I just talked about it. Well, that was a waste of a turn. It's gonna take something. And if he takes Towin... Well, no. If he takes Towin, it's not the end of the world. We still have this throne and this throne, and we can win. But I just need them to... I need just, like, 10 turns with no wars, and I can win. That's what we're looking for. I don't think I can muster a big enough army and win. I don't think I can beat that without pretty serious numbers. Since I don't have serious... Well, we do have Horde of Skeletons. I guess if we did that, if we combine all that, possibly. We should get our god soon. It might be possible. Bit of a gamble. But we'd want to send you. You're a lich. But I guess, yeah, you have immortality, so fuck it. You. And then, I guess you could do Soldiers of Steel. You could both do Soldiers of Steel. Fuck it. I mean, if we're gonna win, we're gonna win, we're gonna win, we're gonna win. Lost body on all the pony knights. Okay. Well, this is going to be fun. Script. Horde of Skeletons. Obviously pretty simple. That's going to be anyone with 2 death. 2 death. 2 death. 2 death. It's a decent amount of skeletons. Okay, the Earth Boys. Summon Earth Power. Soldier of Steel. That's you two for sure. I think that was it. Yep. And then the Moss Body guys. Body. I say body. I don't know why I say that. I don't really care what you do other than that. But you're going to be doing Moss Body. I don't think I even have that many ponies, to be honest. I don't. But we can throw it out on the... I mean, on the ghosts it would be, but they're spirit form. They can't be done. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but just on our front line is probably not bad. None of our sacreds are going to be blessed. We have to just accept that as a fact. Hold and attack closest. Hold and attack closest. Hold and fire archers. Hold and attack rear. Hold and attack closest. Oh, we can get quickness. One of you could do quickness. On the jellies, the puddles. I think that might be worth it. Yeah, okay. All right. So let's get to script in here. I think we mainly want a lot of ghosts to do some work here. But we want to be further back, don't we? For the Horde of Skeletons to get going. And we want the skeletons to mainly take the brunt of it. Moss body for sure. Horde of skeletons. Quickness on the puddles. Skeletons. Skeletons. Something like that. We're banking a lot on Horde of Skeletons, but it is an extremely good spell. So, fingers crossed on that one. That would take some weight off my shoulders if we could actually capture that. That's probably why I want to make... Oh, shit. Yeah, you can't make Markgrafts here. So these guys can't get death, too. So I guess we do only want to make Markgrafts in the capital. Alright. Alright. See what happens. Basically, we just want all the Horde of Skeletons to fucking eat those lances from the horsemen. He attacked Towin, but we fended him off. And then this giant crazy battle we're doing. So we just get Kunings. And this one's got Moss Body. For whatever reason, we're just getting Kunings. A bunch of them. Which is an unadvertised massive benefit to Horde of Skeleton, apparently. There's a lot of long dead horsemen. Oh, but our ponies right in the rear. Right in the back there. Kill all the commanders. We'll hold the line. Oh, God, will we? Come on, guys. I know they're ethereal, but come on. Oh my God, just kill the commanders. Yes. Kill them. Do it. No, don't rout. Come on, Moss Body. Hold steady. How is he this strong? Fucking Lich with invulnerable 25, that's why. Oh, not looking too hot. Oh, but the Horde of Skeleton spam, it's relentless. Oh, we got it. Holy shit. I think we lost a lot of units, but, well, not really, because they all revive. It's crazy good. So we lost 12 Sacreds out of 20. We lost 22 Hammerers. 7 of the Pony Knights. 9 of the 40 Ghosts, who got 111 kills. Good God. We ended up, yeah, pretty strong. So, yeah, because, I mean, the amount of Horde of Skeletons we were spitting out. And we didn't lose a single mage. Amazing. They got... Their Long Dead's got 166 kills. Their Horseman 93 and his Lich 83. Jeez, what a thing of beauty, huh? But we took it. We took it. All right. Damn, man. If this war with Jotunheim was over, This game would be over in like 3 turns. Yes! And so it was said, and so it was done. Pelagia still refused, but fuck him. Found a garden of bones. And our god, Walrat, Haldrek von Gottsfeld, Prince of Ashes, God of Volcanoes, God of Suffering, is broken free. This game is in the fucking bag, bro. Alright, go there to claim. Immediately head over to Shadowglade to take that. Pelagia could still hit us, theoretically. But not with a whole lot this turn. Yeah, just get everyone to Mangg. And we have Soul Vortex if we really wanted it, but it's probably not necessary. Oh, he just hit Mangg, actually. And he took it, because I didn't have any PD there. But I hope you're ready for the Reckoning that's about to drop on Mangg. Does that mean he took... No, he went out of the water. Okay. Well, I don't want him to take Elkland, I suppose, so we'll do a little Horde of Skeleton spam here. Flame, Throne of Ascension. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, alright, just want to make sure. He did attack Elkland, and he got utterly annihilated because he's an idiot. Then we attacked Mangg. I didn't even intend to do that, but that works. I forgot that I was sending people there. Rooted out some heretics. Dirtying up my land. And, yeah, we're pretty much set. Okay. That will pretty much do it. A lot of crippled units dying, but they will be reborn. Oh, we could see what the flesh golem looks like, or the carrion. I guess I want to see both. Alright, this... Oh, wait a minute. Alright, let's wait a turn. We will wait a turn. Sir Jilla got permanently vanquished because he never made one of his angels. I guarantee it. Okay, and away we go, and away we go. I don't know how much scripting we have to do here. Mostly it's just spam horde of skeletons and just create a truly just harrowing amount of skeletons. That's the main thing. Yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch of shit. Got a bunch of shit. Do a bunch of shit with it. More ponies and more guys, and there's another pile of pudding and I don't know. There's gonna be a lot of shit. I think we can say. Yeah, there'll be a lot of shit, and I imagine we'll win, but you never know. Alright, so here's the Carrion. 38 points, 0 protection, 11 defense, 14 MR, 17 morale, cold, poison resistance, undead, inanimate, immortality, flying, stealthy, spirit sight, poison explosion on death, and disease explosion on death. If this were an assassin, I would say hell yes. As it is, yeah. But a week 12 poison explosion on a flyer with immortality is kind of okay. And the disease explosion, which against enemy thugs, especially with the stealth, you can just follow some enemy thug that's roaming around and then ambush him, fly to the rear or whatever, and just splooge all over him. Okay, I guess that's a strat, but let's take a look then at the flesh golem. And then we will end our turn. Okay. Alright, let's witness the might, the full might of the necromantic hobbits. Good God. I mean, I still don't know why they get these things, because these are obviously really strong out of Horde of Skeletons, considering their total protection versus mundane is 20, pierce resistant, sacred, so they get undying, blood surge. Well, I guess, yeah. The fact that they're sacred is really what's fucking wild. You really shouldn't get that, so I'm not sure why that is. But I will accept it, because that's what it is. Raining crossbow shots. Horde of skeletons, supported by ghosts, supported by angry, pissed off, undead hobbits. What more do you want? What more do you want? They're already getting routed. Ghosts spreading their chill aura. Jesus Christ, what a mess. Blood puddles don't even get involved. And then the ponies just ravaging the commanders back here. Routed. Yamabushis. They are sacred, but they're not blessed, so it's just kind of whatever. And, yeah, that's hard to stop. It's a hard army to stop, unless you have a lot of priests. Yep. We lost 10 ponies. Some other shit. 7 ghosts. 1 sacred. There you go. Okay. And then all you have to do, my friend, is just claim that, and away we go. But we want to see if there's any... death sites. Okay, Flesh Golem. 40 hit points, 19 protection. That's pretty good already. 7 defense, 12 MR, 50 morale. Cold, poison resistance, undead, all that. Spirit sight. Somehow you have battle fright already. And then a 17 damage fist attack. Yeah, okay. And we get a few of them. This one's got a never healing. Oh, they all come in with a wound of some kind. I suppose that's not ridiculous to think. But they're always probably going to have 40 hit points or so and 19 protection. Yeah, I mean, as like just a frontline sort of meat shield type kind of thing, it's not bad. That will last a decent while. Yeah, they're going to get hit a shit ton. So you don't really want them to hold the line forever. That's not bad, I suppose. I don't know if it beats all the ghosts and everything, but let's summon a Wraith as his last action here. And, yeah. Victory for me. Yep. We did find Thornwood Heights. That doesn't sound like a death site. Earthblood Seepage Mudfield. Oh, I guess it might have been. He attacked Mangg and took it, because I always forget to put PD down. Dominion +4. Magnificent statue in honor of Walrad Haldreck von Gottsfeld. Alright, so then the Wraith. Okay, so it's a Bane. 8 hit points, but 18 protection, 16 defense, 15 MR, 30 morale, amphibious, cold, poison resistance, chill aura, ethereal, spirit form, spirit sight, death curse, and he can summon allies as an action. Ghosts. Well, if I had known that, we probably would have tried to get like 4 of these guys out right away. And they also have the Bane Blades, 16 attack, 20 magic slashing damage with decay. Yeah, so it's basically a Bane. I think that's usually when you get summon Bane. Yeah, so it's just an alternate Bane, but he can summon ghosts, which I'm pretty sure a normal Bane can't do. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, really cool thematic nation, I gotta say. It's got quite a, you know, it's tough. I think the Warhammer mod probably does it the best, where they actually have like the message that pops up every month giving you the just sort of like a rundown of how the nation works, the unique mechanics and stuff. I think a lot of these modded nations would benefit greatly from something like that. And yeah, it's annoying that it shows up every month throughout the whole game, and there's not like a better way to display this information. But yeah, I do think a lot of modded nations would benefit from that. But everything's a little bit of trial and error with these things. But yeah, some really cool mechanics. I mean, I don't know if it's overpowered. Like I said, a lot depends on death gem production. We did end up getting 12 death gems per turn towards the end here, which is pretty good. Not sure what that's all from, really. The Ashen Forest is 1. The Inkpot End was 1. Garden of Bones was 1. Yeah, okay, so that's 4 there. Enchanted Tomb was 1, so that's 5. Where the hell am I getting 12 per turn? Unless... I don't know. I have no idea. Unless there's some effect somewhere that's just adding more gems for free. I don't know. Somehow I'm getting 12. Oh, one of the thrones, maybe? No, that's astral. Throne of Death. Oh, the Throne of Death giving 5 is huge. Okay, so otherwise I'd be at 7 per turn, which is okay, but yeah, I think the more Death Gem sites this nation lucks into, just like the more OP they are. Like the amount of ghosts that we could field and like the bigger higher end stuff that we could end up getting. Like we can cast Bat Swarm in combat, we can get Blight Dragons and Rot Fiends. Things like that. That's not even getting into any of the blood stuff, although I didn't really have much interest in doing that. But the blood pudding, the gore puddings are really strong. Yeah. Okay. Oh, also our guy creates ravenous ghouls. Yeah, they're not too hot. But yeah, very thematic, very interesting. I liked them quite a bit. It was a pretty quick game, but all in all, turn 41. We got very fortunate with throne placement here. Because, like, say we had spawned... had we spawned where Markgrafdom was, we would have had this one, this one, this one. But then the fourth one, we probably would have had to work for and go here. Bumping into the... whatever was all here. Yeah. That's a fun little map. There's a fun little nation. It's all good. Yeah, not bad. Alright, it's another one off the list, though. There's always more. This, yeah, this constant variety is really just keeping me energized and very excited to keep playing Dominions. I think if there had been like 12 nations or something, you know how you pick up like, you know, a modern like big budget 4X strategy game or something like that, or like how many nations did Civ 7 launch with? Okay. Well, Civ 7, I guess, launched with 30. That's not terrible. I don't know how drastically different they are or unique or anything, but, you know, it's not terrible. But, yeah, I mean, say that this game just had, like, 20 different nations and that was it, without buying DLC or something. Yeah, I think it would have gotten a little flat already. But, no, you get 102 just for buying the game, and then dozens upon dozens more from mods. And they're all very unique and interesting. It's pretty great. Yep. Anyways, my name is Mangg. This has been Dominion 6, and I'll see you fine folks around.